Hello everyone, welcome back to Unleashed YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you the open source IT asset management and the Helpdesk system used by companies to manage their entire infrastructure. Guys, I'm going to show you how to install it, and we're using it. You're going to use Docker. So that's open source IT asset management, and the Helpdesk system is the GLPI. When you say GLPI in French, it is like Gestionnaire libre de parc informatique. Gestionnaire libre de parc informatique. So guys, it is an open source IT asset management and Helpdesk system used by companies to manage their entire infrastructures. So what it do, it help you to track IT assets like servers, personal computers, routers, and software. So it manage Helpdesk ticket, users issue, and request. It also monitor asset life cycle like purchase, usage, and disposal. It manage licenses, contracts, and the reports. And it is centralized all IT information in one system. So guys, why you should learn, or why you should use this GLPI, especially for your IT environment? So it will help you to track all those things. Simply, GLPI is a free open source tool that helps IT teams to manage computers, servers, network, while also handling user support tickets in one centralized system. So guys, now we are going to start by writing codes. So we are going to use YAML files. We are going to use Docker Compose. It is how to install it with a Docker Compose. So let me help you to do that. So you're going to use the Visual Studio Code. So now guys, as you see, we are going to start to write the code of installing it using Docker. So we're going to create a file of Docker Compose. First of all, let's create let's do open folder. Let's create it on desktop. Let's create a new folder. Let's call it. So let's call it, for example, GLPI. For example, Docker. GLPI Docker. And this is where we're going to create everything. Let's create a file. So file I'm going to call it Docker. Docker Compose. Docker Compose dot YAML file. This is the extension. So now guys, we are going to start to write our codes. So let's create its name. Let's call it name. Let's call it GLPI. Then we are going to create services. So services, we need the MySQL database. I know. For services, we need a service. Let's call it DB. So for DB, what you're going to do, let's bring the image. Image is going to be, let's use MySQL I'm going to use MySQL, which is version 8.0. Let's use this. It's what is I know. And you need it to restart it when it is stopped. So let's use restart. Restart with an rest. Stop it. So we need also on this service how we'll handle everything. So let's use the command. So if commands, we're going to use we need all of this: default authentication, plugin, MySQL, native password. We need that. So then we need also environment. So environment. So we are not going to use this MySQL root password. Let's use MySQL random. Let's use MySQL random. We're going to use MySQL random, not password. But here, what I wanted to use for this YAML file, let me use yes. For me, I need yes. And I need also MySQL database. The database we need, let's call it GLPI. And the MySQL user, we are going to use GLPI also. Then MySQL password, we are going to use GLPI also. Then other things that we need is here I need volumes. That's true. So we are going to use the for volume. Let me use DB data slash varlib MySQL. That's true. And this is a part of MySQL. So now we are going to continue with another service. So for another service, we don't need this anymore. This part, there is no need. So for another service, let's use GLPI. For GLPI, we need also image, which is going to be, let's use GLPI slash GLPI. We are going to use version 10.0.18. But what is the issue here? Let's see how we can fix it. So the issue is this. GLPI. But but we have it to continue with here. The issue is, you see, this is a service. This must start from here, indent. So now you see everything is okay. To GLPI slash GLPI 10.8.0. Then we need restart unless stopped. That's true. And we need also, but we need indentation here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Unless stop it. Then we need here the ports. So for ports, we are going to use, let's use this, no problem, but I need 80. Let me use 80, internal and external. We're going to use ports 80 for HTTP. And it's going to, let's use depends on. So it is going to depend on DB. You see, it is going to depend on DB. We don't need this okay, we need it, no problem. We need this but let's deal with it after. So, and on, we are going to move with the environment after DB. So environment, we need the let's use GLPI DB host, it is DB, and ports, it is GLPI DB name, it is true. Then GLPI user, it is true, and GLPI DB password, it is this. Okay, now we are moving with volumes. So volumes, we are using for volumes, we are not going to use this. Let's use, I'm going to use GLPI we're going to use GLPI.data, and we are going to use var www and HTML and GLPI. Yes. After that, the other things that we need also, we need a gun. We need a gun of volumes, but for service. Yes, volume for service. So we need also volumes, and it is going to be glpi.data and the db.data. So now guys, I think now our Docker Compose is okay. So let's save. So now I'll finish to save. We have finished to save now. So after finishing to save, let's run our Docker Compose. So to run our Docker Compose, the thing that we need now is first of all to open Docker Desktop. This is Docker Desktop. Let me open it. Then after I can run Docker Compose. So now after opening it, so what we need now is to start our Docker Compose. So let's use terminal. Let's use this terminal. You're going to start with this command, docker. Let's find if port 88 is not being used. Let's find the image that we have. I think we are not using it, as I think UVCon, MySQL. So now let's run our Docker Compose. Docker Compose. Sorry guys. Docker Compose. Docker Compose up -d for background. So let's run it. Now it is pulling, guys. No matching manifest for manifest entries. So guys, what the issue? Let me find it. So guys, you see no matching manifest for Linux in the manifest list entries. So I think this support for Mac OS, this I use will work when I'm using Windows, but let's find how we can change. Let's use this image. Let's use Linux / yes, let's use this IMD64. Then let's save. Now let's run again Docker Compose -d. So now you see it started to work. Let's wait until you finish to download. So guys, now as you see, we have finished to pour the image and the container have been started. So now when you do docker ps, you see our containers. We have this is for database of PostgreSQL, but for us what we have this one GRP. It is running on port 80, and our database is running on 330. So now let us access it with localhost. Localhost. You see guys, now we are going to select the language. It is English that we are going to use. You see, we are installing it. You see, GLPI setup. So when we say GLPI, it is gestionnaire libre de parc informatique. So continue, we are going to configure it. We do install, then we do continue. As you know, in our source code, DB host, database host, it is a DB. So we are going to use DB. The user we defined. Let's find the user. User is GLPI, as you know. Let me copy it and use it here. GLPI, and the password also is GLPI, you know. Password is GLPI. Now continue. You see, database connection successful. Create a new database or use existing one. We are going to use existing one. So let us wait until we finish this. Guys, now you see database was initialization of database. Now we are going to click continue. So now you see send users to the Unity help. Let's do continue. Our last thing before starting, you need help to integrate GLPI in your IT. Okay, you need help to integrate GLPI in your IT. Have a bugs, we fixed pre-configured rules restriction. For if you need any support, you can contact this, but let's continue. There is no support we need on them. So now you see the default login and password are. For administrator, use GLPI for administrator. For technician account, we use tech as a username, password tech. For normal account, use normal and the normal password. For post only, use post only for username and post only password. So now let's use GLPI. As I said, GLPI is gestionnaire libre de parc informatique. So guys, now as you see, we are going to log in our system. So the username is GLPI for administrator and the password is GLPI. Now you see guys, I can sign in. You see guys, This is the asset management system where you can customize it for your company. This can work. It is robust with high performance. Guys, you see this a dashboard. They tell you something like, for security reason, please change the password for the default user GLPI. Yeah, they suggest you to change the things. As a network or systems engineer, I know that you have to do that. So you see, we have dashboard, computers, software, networking device, rack, enclosure. You see, we monitor everything on dashboard. You see, we have a computers tab. You can add. You see, we have monitors. You can add the monitors that you have. You see, we have a software. You can register them. Networking devices. You can add them. Peripherals, if you have a CCTV camera and other things, you can add through here. You see printers, you can add them. You see cartridge, consumers, phone books, lacks, enclosure, PDU, passive device, and manage the asset, cables, SIM cards, global. So this for assistance. So for assistance, you know, as a IT engineer, if you are IT manager, this system can help you to manage IT ticket. You see, this is a ticket where you can add a ticket. You can add a ticket with the one request source for my help desk, something random. You do anything if there is an incident and other things. You see, create a ticket, you can create it. So you see, you can see statistics, but you know, there's nothing that we did. So management, you see, you can manage license, budget, suppliers, contracts, contracts, documents, rent, certificates, data centers, clusters, domain, application, appliance, database. So you can manage database. So you see, you have a tools for project reminders. It is do many things. This is a global application. For administration, you can manage users, you can create groups, entities, rules, dictionaries. So you can set it as you want. You can customize it. This for setup, drop downs, component, notifications, even emails and other things. Phone notifications, service level, general. We have many things on this system. This system is more used in Europe countries and the Americans. So guys, if you like it, do subscribe for my YouTube channel. If you want any open source application that can help your company, you can contact me. I'm available on plus 250 0888 51708. So guys, if you're more interested, do subscribe. I'm a senior systems engineer, network engineer, cyber security engineers. I can do many things. If you like my video, do subscribe. I have more than 7 years of experience in these things. I can help you. Guys, do subscribe. Thank you for watching. I love you.